Hello, beautiful people. This is me, I'm your host, and today I'm gonna be talking about the Japonesque brushes and how do they compare to the Real Techniques brushes. So if you're curious of my opinion, then keep on watching. If you watch my videos, you know I do enjoy the Real Techniques brushes and I already make few videos about them. Not too long ago, I gave a try for the Japonesque Lash curler, and because I did like it so much, I give a try to their brushes. In here I have their travel and regular size brushes, and because the price range of, let's say, both of them, it's kind of similar, I'm gonna talk about them. I'm gonna be honest up the front, I like both of those companies for different reasons. So the rest of the video I'm gonna explain to you the differences between those two. As you can see, the main difference is that the Japonesque I kind of pleased to look at because the handle is clear, while this one is colorful and also it's easier to recognize. For example, with the Japonesque, all their brushes have a clear acrylic handle, while the Real Techniques come in colors. This is, let's call it, their newest update. At the beginning, when their brushes were, or I should say where their handles were having solid colors, the one with the orange handles were for the face, the one with the purple were for the eyes, and the one with pink for complexion. So you could easily recognize, or I should say, if you were looking for a particular brush, it was easier for you to find it. While with Japonesque, they're all clear. However, brushes are universal, so you can easily mix and match. And as you can see for yourself, they both have synthetic not handles. They both have synthetic bristles. Background about the brushes. The Real Techniques are designed by makeup artist sisters Sam and Nick Chapman, commonly known as Pixie Woo on YouTube. And the Japonesque, it was started by a model back in the 80s when her work took her to Japan, and because she enjoyed attention to details and the way how the artist work, she bring that concept here to the States, and that's how Japonesque started. Right now, the company is on the market for the last 30 years. The Real Techniques, I would say they're available almost everywhere, similarly as with Japonesque, but I will say check it up on the internet because there are few retailers which selling their products, and those are the, let's call it, full sizes brushes here as well, but the shortened one are the travel sizes. Oh, you know what, let's just make it easier. Both of the lines, they have regular size brushes, same as travel one. Currently I don't have one for the Real Techniques because the rest of my brushes it's in another state, but yes, they do have travel size brushes. If you go to their website, on Real Techniques website you have many different brushes, so technically you can just browse and browse and browse. So if you are into different techniques or finishes of the brushes, you're gonna find what you're looking for. With the Japonesque, their selection is way smaller. However, you're not gonna get lost, meaning, let's say if you want something for the eyes, yes, they have few eyeshadow brushes, same for the face. So if you want something simple just to do the job, this one, it will do. I'm gonna go over the brushes which I have. That's their foundation blender, which looks similar, like something from Real Techniques, and yes, it does the job, it blends quite well. Then we have powder brushes, They're dirty because I used them this morning. One is for the one I use for the powder, the other one for the bronzer. And yes, they kind of a smaller because the brushes are smaller. You have a better control of the product. We have the blush brush. No, this is the wrong one. Come on, here we go. We have the blush brush, and that's the mini version, and yes, it's at the angle as well. Talking about the blush, I have on me the All May blush in healthy hue blush in rubor. So it's one of those gel formula, but yes, it is a quite neat product. So that's the blush brush. Then we have what? Oh yeah, I have another one of the foundation brushes, and also that one comes in a mini version. Then I have the concealer brush, which comes at the angle as well, and it's really nice to apply it. If you're not into concealer, you can still use it to apply your eyeshadows. The nice thing, or at least the thing which I do enjoy, it's the metal part, it's flat. I have similar brush, but from Makeup Revolution, and the metal part it's at the angle. So when I'm applying it, the metal hits my eye. So because of that, no, I don't like it, but yes, I do enjoy the one from Japonesque. I have a few eyeshadow brushes, the smudger brush, what we got here, shadow brush, and yeah, the same brush but in a bigger version. Now there are two, as you see for yourself, there are two different versions. Why? Because that's the regular collection, so you can buy them separate or in a set, but also they have a travel set, and that's where the shortened ones are coming from. But because I want to try the brushes, that's the reason why I purchased different sets. However, those are not all the eyeshadow brushes. They have more, but there are dual-ended brushes, and I'm not a fan of dual-ended brushes, so that's the one which I was trying out. All of my Japonesque brushes, which I used for the last few months. Do I like it? Yes. Will I recommend? Yes. Will I repurchase? Yes. However, with the brushes which they offer, you can easily achieve a makeup look. Can they compare to the real techniques? Yes. Are they widely available? No. However, if you want something which will do the job, Japonesque will. If you want to play a little bit more with makeup, or just go to the store and pick up a brush, then you're gonna go with real techniques. Now, if you're more into, let's call it artistry makeup, or you like having many different brushes, let's say small eyeshadow brush, bigger eyeshadow brush, fluffy brush, blending brush, and etc, 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 then yes, you can go with real techniques. But if you want to have, I don't know, 5-6 brushes, because technically that's all what you need in order to apply makeup on your face, Japonesque will work as well. The question which you need to ask yourself, do you want something multifunctional which is gonna do the job because you are short on time, or you want to play with makeup and you have plenty of it? However, both of those brands are good, so it's up to you which one you're gonna go for. If you prefer the pretty look, or do you want multifunctionality? In reality, you can always mix and match brushes. I enjoy both of the brands. For sure, I'm gonna travel with the Japonesque, and in reality, that's what I've been doing for the last few months. But I like the real techniques as well, and you don't need to stick only to one brand. So yes, I do recommend either or.